When my brother assaulted a girl, my parents demanded I take the fall, saying he has a wife and kids. You don't. So I did this instead and now they're suffering. I never thought I'd be posting this, but I need to get it off my chest. I'm 34, work as an industrial engineer, been at my company for 9 years. My identical twin brother Derek is also 34. He's got the whole package. Wife named Amanda, 3 kids, nice house in the suburbs. Meanwhile, I'm single, got my own downtown condo and I'm perfectly happy with my life. Our parents always treated Derek like the golden child. I was just the serious twin who couldn't get his life together, even though I made good money and owned my own place. That setup matters because when everything went down, they'd already decided which twin was worth protecting. This mess started on a Tuesday. I was at work giving a huge presentation to the VP and board members about an $8.2 million contract when my phone started blowing up. 14 missed calls in 30 minutes. My mom's voicemail was panicked, saying Derek was in trouble and I needed to come to their house immediately. When I got there that evening, the room was dark except one lamp. My dad didn't waste time. Derek had been accused of sexually assaulting a 23-year-old woman at his office. She'd filed a police report. Corporate lawyers were involved. Derek claimed it was a misunderstanding, said he'd been working late with this woman. Riley tried to kiss her, put his hand on her thigh but stopped when she said no. When I asked if he forced himself on her, he hesitated. That hesitation told me everything. Then my dad started his pitch. Derek has 3 children depending on him. Amanda doesn't work. If Derek goes to prison, that whole family collapses. They wanted me to lie to police, say I was there that night, provide an alibi. When I refused, my dad said it clearly. You take his place. You don't have the same responsibilities Derek does. He has a wife and kids. You don't. I walked out. For the next week, they called me 32 times, showed up at my building. My dad even called my supervisor. My mom called in a wellness check claiming I was suicidal. They prepared fake witness statements with my name on it. I recorded everything and hired a criminal defense attorney. Derek's lawyer started pushing a mistaken identity defense, claiming Riley confused us. I gave the detective my location data, building security footage, work badge logs proving I was home that night. The detective cleared me immediately. I contacted Riley's attorney through proper channels, gave them all my recordings of my family asking me to provide false testimony. Turned out my parents had been harassing Riley too, offering her $75,000 to disappear. The trial took over a year. Riley had emailed herself a detailed account within an hour of the assault. Forensic experts recovered 17 threatening text messages Derek thought he'd deleted. HR files showed 3 other complaints about Derek over 5 years that were never acted on. Derek got 3 years in prison. Amanda filed for divorce. My parents sent me one angry email. I replied, I didn't destroy this family. You did when you asked me to take the fall for a crime I didn't commit. 6 months later, my parents fell behind on their mortgage. They were 3 months behind, facing foreclosure. Here's what I did. I bought their mortgage note from the bank for $140,000. They owed $185,000. I sent them a certified letter through my attorney. The debt had been sold. Make payments on time or face foreclosure. The letter never mentioned my name. My dad figured it out within an hour. Called screaming. I didn't answer. They kept making payments for 10 months, barely scraping by. Then they fell behind again. I scheduled a meeting through attorneys. They begged for modified terms, more time, flexibility. I looked at my dad and said, you have until December 10th to pay $187,000. Otherwise, you're out. My mom cried that they had nowhere to go. I stood up, looked at her directly and said, he has dependents. You don't remember. December 10th came and went. No payment. Their house went to auction December 15th. They had 60 days to vacate. They moved into a 1-bedroom rental, both working retail in their late 60s. Derek writes me letters from prison. I throw them away without reading them.